Good evening. Today, we will be covering the post-market update dated the 8th of November, 2024. Indian equity indices ended lower in the volatile session on November 8th. At close, the Sensex was down 55.47 points or 0.07% at 79,486.32, and the Nifty was down 51.10 points or 0.21% at 24,148.20. M&M, Titan Company, Tech Mahindra, Infosys and Nestle were among major gainers on the Nifty, while losers are Coal India, Tata Steel, Trent, Asian Paints and Shriram Finance. Talking about the corporate segment, we have shares of Great Eastern Shipping Company fell nearly 8% following a weaker quarter-on-quarter performance, pressured by declining revenue and a rise in expenses that further dented profitability. In Q2 financial year 2025, Great Eastern Shipping's consolidated net profit dropped 29% sequentially and over 3% year-over-year to 575.6 rupees crore. Revenue from operations declined over 10% quarter-on-quarter to 1,354.4 rupees crore. However, revenue was up over 10% on an annual basis. Total expenses rose by 14% both quarter-on-quarter and year-on-year, reaching 970 rupees crore. The company's shipping segment revenue rose to 1,287 rupees crore from 1,203.2 rupees crore in the previous year, while offshore revenue increased to 301.2 rupees crore from 265 rupees crore. Great Eastern Shipping also declared an 11th consecutive quarterly dividend of 7.20 rupees per share. Shares of PFAUDLER declined over 7% following a year-on-year dip in consolidated net profit and revenue for the September quarter. In Q2 financial year 2025, the company's net profit plunged 75% year-on-year to 17.3 rupees crore, marking a 32% quarter-on-quarter decline. Revenue also dropped 14% on year to 805.4 rupees crore, though it inched up 3% sequentially. PFAUDLER saw revenues from its India operations fall to 196.2 rupees crore from 235.21 rupees crore in the previous year, while overseas revenue slid to 609.2 rupees crore from 702.3 rupees crore. The company's EBITDA for Q2 financial year 2025 stood at 93 rupees crore, with an EBITDA margin of 11.6%. Order intake remained steady at 762 rupees crore for Q2. The H1 financial year 2025's order intake was at 1,644 rupees crore, an 18% increase from H1 financial year 2024. Order backlog rose 4% from September 30, 2023, reaching 1,773 rupees crore. COCHIN shipyard share price hit the lower circuit on November 8 after the higher costs dented the company's Q2 margins. The stock has dropped over 50% from its peak. The earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization margin stood at 17.3% in the quarter under review for the current fiscal. Previously, it reported 18.9% of the corresponding quarter of the previous fiscal. Stocks of the state-owned company dropped 5% to hit the lowest tradable limit for the day to quote its intraday low of 1,447.65 rupees per share on the NSE. It opened gap down with a loss of 2.35% in today's trading session. The counter has been falling for the last 2 days and has lost nearly 6% in the period. Shares of state-owned Rail Vikas Nigam Limited fell as much 7% after the company reported disappointing results for the quarter ended September 30, 2024. RVNL's net profit dropped 27% on year, falling to 287 rupees crore in Q2 financial year 2025. Meanwhile, the company's revenue registered a marginal decline, reaching 4,855 rupees crore. Analysts anticipated a decline in revenue and profit due to lower project executions and slower growth in the company's core segments. On the operational front, RVNL's earnings before interest, tax, depreciation, and amortization decreased by 9% year-on-year to 271.5 rupees crore, down from 298.2 rupees crore in Q2 financial year 2024. This resulted in an EBITDA margin contraction of 40 basis points, reducing it from 6% in the September quarter of financial year 2024 to 5.6% in Q2 financial year 2025. Rail Vikas Nigam is a Navratna PSU dedicated to the development and construction of railway infrastructure across India. Hercules Hoists Limited in daily time frame is trading around 287.53 points with a change of 20% and is trading with a net volume of around 2.07 million shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 222.86, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 78.73. Vimta Labs Limited in daily time frame is trading around 694.05 points with a change of 19.99% and is trading with a net volume of around 774.43 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 593.24, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 77.99. JSW Holdings Limited in daily time frame is trading around 15,434.85 points with a change of 18.31% and is trading with a net volume of around 89.834 thousand shares. The share price is trading above its moving average 11,628.29, which is a good indication for the stock. While shares are trading with a relative strength index of around 85.56. For the stock recommendation we have, NIIT Limited looks good and can be bought at 190 rupees, keeping a stop loss of 184 rupees and a target of 197 rupees.
You can reach us via phone, WhatsApp, or email using the information listed on the screen. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more financial insights. And, as always, if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover in future videos, leave them in the comments section below. Until next time, happy investing.